pay, man. Playing too many games.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards.
Let's go.
And he will lose yardage on the play back at his own 19-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Got some room at the 30. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And going deep for Hill.
What are you doing?
Inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now in the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He was brought down by Mark.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Go Mike.
Here's Brady to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Taco Charlton in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. The running back Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On play action, now Brady.
Oh, my gosh.
Picked off by Juan Thornhill. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on
defense?
Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
All right, team.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Hold up.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, Mahomes.
Let's go.
Intended for Hill.
Thank you, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Can we take it there for a minute? I want everybody. Let's go.
Bringing the Bucs now with a 1st and 10.
Let's go,
just shy of midfield at the 48. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Gronkowski, that's
Let's go.
5 yards on the catch. That brings up second down.
All right.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
The Chiefs 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Stepping up, he'll try and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Emerson Griffin. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this down to the 35. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Ready?
35-yard line.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Let's go, boys.
First and 10
Get out of
at the
here.
12-yard line.
I'm about to bitch us away. Ready? Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches
Go,
here.
y'all. Let's go.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go. Everything they said I could not be and could not do.
Keep in mind they can still get
Ready?
a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tanner Hudson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
I
line.
don't think everybody believes in that nonsense.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. A year before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
No, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get your Wi-Fi together now. Yeah, lame, man. Putting that Wi-Fi, you pathetic, man. Pathetic, man. I mean, must be some kind of joke or something. You sitting there messing with your Wi-Fi and all that stuff.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida.
This is ridiculous, man.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Right, Liam right there.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Taco Charlton. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
I didn't know you had Taco looking.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Brady. The catch made by Miller. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Brady now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Get out of here.
Leonard Fournette, his sixth touchdown of the season.
You better take it there for
him
a little bit.
taking a first quarter lead.
That's enough.
Now Brady.
Oh, it's all right. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go
Way to
with the
get up in
ball.
there, guys. Way to
Typically
get up in
trying to do
there.
quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a
Get
quick
in
fade.
there.
Nothing was
Yeah,
open. He ends up
get
getting
in
sacked.
there. Yeah.
The Chiefs take over first
Let's
and
take it
10.
for a little
The
bit. Can we go
Chiefs
there right now?
offense about set to begin this
We're
drive.
going deep. We're
And
going deep.
following the
We're going deep.
interception, just any interception,
Come on,
are you
I
a little
lied.
bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll end up
I
getting
see you
5
learning
out of
real
that, and now
fast.
they're looking
I see
at
you learning
3rd down.
fast.
Now,
You
how
learning
about that
fast.
play? He took a possible negative and turned it into
learning
positive
fast.
yardage and
I'm
slid
teaching you
down
well.
to avoid
That's all
taking
I
a
mean.
big shot. Excellent
teaching you
job
well.
getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Go under. Watch under. Watch under. Watch under.
Now here's Mahomes.
Get
Trying
out
to
of
find
here.
his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Get out of here.
Picked up by Levante David.
Get
And
out
it's
of
a
here.
pick 6. He brings
outta
it
here.
back to the house for the Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Suckup.
Get out of here.
And the lead
Everything
now
they said I
stands
couldn't
at
do and couldn't
13.
do and doing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first
Get it,
down.
baby.
First down.
Blitz, blitz, blitz. Because he was running to the right.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
So much for the mislaid plans.
Y'all
and
dialing that
best
pressure
designed
up.
plays. That was good coverage along
That's
the
all I mean.
sidelines. No place for that one to get in there.
Y'all
It
dialing
sails
the pressure up.
incomplete.
That's all I care for.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Watch out for the screen. Watch out for the screen.
Kansas City.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chiefs 8. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's go.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Brady now on first down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Emerson Griffin showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. And now he'll tuck it and run. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
We're not about to have
Big
that
yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game,
It's becoming an everyday
into some
thing.
windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on
Every
that
damn
last
thing.
run.
You can't have
Not
that.
the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He can run for it, and he will.
Why? What are you doing, bro? You got him.
The 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he takes this into the
Really?
end zone for a Chiefs
That's
touchdown.
alright, right there.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
All right, let's get it back.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
37-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. Going up top for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Buccaneers.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taylor Hudson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette.
Oh, I thought I said double team him.
Down to the 1-yard line.
The score, Buccaneers 19.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Let's go.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Leonard Fournette, which for a big back, he can cover a lot of ground, and he showed off the athleticism there as he broke off a big one.
And that's his second touchdown run of this game, and this one had a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go, but how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. On first down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. And he'll get in for 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Run.
Now Leonard Fournette. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll try and get him with Geis. But he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
At the 41-yard line.
On first down, Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Fournette. And he pushed forward but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tanner Hudson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
That's what it is.
33. Chiefs 23. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to...
Oh, let's go.
Misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Let's go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
Oh, baby.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Let's get out this game, man.
Travis Kelce,
Done our part.
his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Fournette.
2nd and 6.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Buccaneers 47, Chiefs 30. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise. We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And the pressure gets to him again.
Baby.
Ndamukong Suh able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll forward with Fournette. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Brady's throw there complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
At the 11-yard line.
On the run, it's Fournette. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
Chiefs.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for Charles Davis...